if Christians say the Old Testament law is dead and gone, or it's been fulfilled, why do we care about the Ten Commandments?
Well, there's one that they do always keep. That's tithing. They keep that one around.
Right.
Yeah.
Tithing has been an interesting concept, especially in our circles. We do not preach tithing. Two things to tithing. One, the wording in the scripture, you do not give to the Lord what's already his.
Mm-hmm.
You bring it in as commanded, but you do not give to him. The other part of that, one of the things is where we're at, we don't pass around a collection plate. We don't do that. We have these things called tzedakah boxes. Tzedakah boxes have been around for generations within the Jewish synagogues. They're a box that's set at the door to where if you feel led to put a tithe or offering in, you put it in there, right? Tzedakah is very interesting because Zadok means righteous. So to practice my righteousness is to give, which is interesting because you get into the passage when Jesus is talking about how you should give. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. In the Hebrew, it says when you practice your tzedakah, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So when you're practicing your righteousness, it's all about giving. And I thought that kind of changes the idea of righteousness to me. Like I've always thought it's about, me purifying myself, but it's really more about, am I giving of myself to others? It's like, oh, wait a second here.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
So with that said, we don't pass it around. It's give as you feel led. If you feel led like you're supposed to do that,
Free will offering.
by all means, I'm trying to remember, I think Paul actually talks about it, give as you feel led, not 10%, The 10% thing is, I find it interesting because everywhere else it's like, oh, you're supposed to give your tithe. And going to the synagogue was the first time I ever heard it. They're like, it's not yours to begin with. It's God's.
Yeah, and it's also attached to your increase. It's not attached to your labor.
Right. And it's also not attached monetarily. It's attached to everything that you're doing.
Yeah, if you had 10 cows and those 10 cows had 10 cows, babies, one of them belongs to God.